Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Might and Magic 6. This is part 3. Where we left off last time was we had cleared a little bit of the outside area, and we're going to get back to clearing the outside area. We're still on day 1 of the game, but it's about to be nighttime, so I thought that this would be a good use of the downtime before we go rest. And I was checking our experience points. When it goes green, it means you've leveled up. We're eligible to train to level 3. We're still level 1, I believe. And, yeah, level 1. And we're not going to burn any of those levels yet. Because each time you train, it uses a week. So, we want to do it all at once. Now, these barrels of liquids, let's see, we got white, red, white, and green. They provide permanent stat points. And we're going to come back to these later. And they reset every 6 months. So we have got some time before losing them. So if we get them, you know, they respawn, we get them again. But if we don't get them and then the whole area respawns, we kind of missed them. But for now, our first goal is to get to Bootleg Bay within the month, so... These guys are... They have no armor, so they're pretty easy to take down. All the red ones are the level 1 ones. And then I think the green are the medium tier, and the blue are the advanced tier. See, I think there's a blue one out there. Can't see it. Oh, that's probably just a cook pot. I love watching them drop. Alright, let's pick these guys up. I just wanted to use the turn-based mode while going through that choke point. But up here, it's actually kind of better to just move and shoot. They're so... As you, like, peek in. Like that. That's what I did. And you can totally do it turn-based mode and... you know, take them on one group at a time if you're more comfortable with that. These early areas, I find this is much quicker. And it's a little fun. And watch them on my mini-map to see where they're all at. Just make sure you're zigzagging and they'll keep missing you. But once you soften up the group, you can move in and finish them off. And you can see it's getting darker. Nighttime is between, or night sets 8 to 9, and then it will be like, it'll be pretty dark out here. Let's get our Wizard Eye reset. Switching hands here. Oh, wrong one. Now, we got a few left, so not too many, but a few. This would be great if I had Fireball, just right to the middle. But what do we have for spells? No, we don't have it yet. That's okay. I couldn't remember which one was my cleric. Some heals off. We don't really need to, but... Gotta use that action economy, you know? Easy pickings. Nice. See, it's nighttime. Right at 9, it flips. There we go. And now we can't see them, but we can use Wizard Eye on our mini-map to see there's no more red dots. And we'll go through and we'll pick them all up. I think there's 3 chests out in this little patch, and there's 4 with the goblins. Including the secret thing that I mentioned in the, I think, last video. We'll come back for some of the secrets throughout the map on our next pass through. I kind of want to play it as if you're a new player and you don't know where all these things are. So we're min-maxing, but we're not min-maxing, if that makes sense. Another important thing out here is the herbs. We need a good batch of herbs. If we press map, out here are a string of islands, and they are covered in mages. Those are intended to be visited later, and that's what I mean by we'll pick up the secrets when we come back, because I don't think we will be 6 months away. And the map resets in 6 months, but if it is, what we'll do is we'll re-clear all these things and re-clear the chests.
Got it.
Pick up some bonus XP.
Aha.
And we'll go from there. So.
Got it.
He can identify, so he's just identifying what he can. I'm moving those using the number keys. Ooh, we found a ring in there. Look at that. And we got some food.
Got it.
Oh, that's a nice bow.
Aha.
While you're holding the item, if you press 1, it'll go to your first character. 4 will go to your fourth character. You might hear that fancy noise when I'm picking up these bodies. That means I found an item, and you see we're filling up on staffs here. So our inventory's gonna get bogged down here. So I did want to use a little extra this time. So, oh, was there?
Got it.
Oh, there's 4 here. Okay, so there's 3 with the goblins. Awesome. And there is a NPC out here. I can't remember what he teaches. Or she teaches.
Hello.
Nothing. Vanessa, the follower of Ba. Vanessa, keep your voodoo magic. I'll be over here. I can't remember. Is this where Falgar lives? It would make sense.
Hello.
Yes, so Falgar. This is the guy from the intro who saved us from our village. The Gate Master. He has some advice for you. Hello again, my pupils. I'm afraid there's nothing more I can teach you. Your experience must guide you from this point on. I know nothing more than you do about the devils that destroyed Sweetwater, but I know who you need to ask. The Oracle in Freehaven will know what to do to rid Enroth of the terrible devils. Unfortunately, you will need the approval of the 6 High Council members, each of which represents one of the Lords of Enroth. You must do whatever necessary to speak to the Oracle in Freehaven and rid Enroth of the devils. Cool, so that's our main quest hint. Lloyd's Beacon is a great spell when running errands. Lloyd's Beacon allows you to set up beacons that you can teleport back to. Though the beacons don't last forever, with proper playing, they last long enough to get the job done. Lloyd's Beacon is absolutely a busted spell that, once you get really, kind of changes how you play the game. You go from running area to area to teleporting around all over the place, and it's kind of cool. We'll be using that to get those temporary bonuses from the fountains. You might remember the one inside the town of New Sorpigal gives you +10 to might. There are fountains in other areas that do much more than 10 might. And we will be making use of those. Keep Wizard Eye up. I think this is the Staff Master, or Staff Expert Trainer. I'm just coming through to pick up some of these herbs. We're killing real life time, but we are still, it's 10:17. Our goal is to get there, kind of like by midnight.
Pleased to meet you.
Get back to town by midnight and rent a room, so we're up fresh and ready for the morning. That way we can sell off some stuff and go clear out the goblins. I don't know if we have enough time to do the goblins, but we can do them at the beginning of day 2 and then roll into the first dungeon. So that will be good. That will be decent enough timing. How are we doing on the map here? Okay, we're almost to the edge. I know there's some herbs over here, and I want to say there's a chest on the edge of this map. I can't remember which side it's on. It's out in the open. It's not a hidden chest. It's pretty visible, so once we find it, you'll be like, oh, duh. Alright, so it wasn't this side. I could be mixing it up with one of the other areas. It's, sometimes they tuck them in the edges of the map like that. But I might be thinking of Castle Ironfist or really any of the other areas. It's a pretty big RPG. There's lots of stuff in it. So run back over here. We're coming up over the hill with the Goblin Watch Keep. Just doing a little peek, see if there's any herbs. We're going to be using those to make a huge series of potions, but we won't be using those potions until after we make some of these shrine visits. Again, we're trying to min-max our starting stats and potential. So, what we do need... Actually,
Greetings.
Instructor. So there's two types of... There's lots of jobs that these civilians can have. One of them is instructor. An instructor would give us bonus experience points every time we hit something. More information. So we would get 15% bonus on all experience learned, but takes a 7% cut in all the gold you find. So we would level up faster, which is nice. And I'm not sure if that counts quest experience as well, but 15% of the gold, that kind of hurts. Hopefully somebody like them are still here afterwards. What I like are the factors or the merchants, bankers, the people that give you more gold. Definitely not ditch diggers, we don't need those. A weaver. Let's see if there's one in town. Because once you find a set of them, the amount of gold you pull in is just insane. But you need it. Training at high levels is damn expensive. And you run into either you have all the gold and no experience, or you have all experience and no gold. Did I say that right? And you get stuck because you can't go to the trainer. You don't have one or the other. So I like to go with the gold. You really don't need to be max level to beat the game. People have crushed this in speedruns at very low levels. It's more clicking the right things and moving and not getting hit. You can do it that way. But levels certainly help. So I like to go with the gold and do the merchant thing until I'm comfortable, and then maybe pick up an instructor in the second half if we need to get extra XP. So I'm not seeing one. All right, so what we're gonna do? I'm right clicking to read their jobs. Like, I don't need a healer. I don't need a psychic. We're gonna rest for tonight.
Aha!
Look at all this stuff. My goodness. So, you got a good sword.
I don't know.
Your staff. Do we have a better staff? No. I don't know if you can identify this. I know that this bow is better than this one, so I'm just going to put it on him. Did you learn leather? You did. Did you learn leather?
No.
No, you learned chain. Yeah, wearing that. We can put some helmets on them. Look a little dorky, but that's okay. Armor is armor. Did you learn shield?
No.
No, not yet. You will, but you didn't learn it yet. You do know mason. This is a better one. Awesome. You still got those. I'm going to move all these over to my mage on the end. You mage or sorcerer? Oops, I didn't mean to eat that. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I poisoned him by accident. I meant to stick it on him. We'll fix that in a second.
I don't know.
Rings are harder to
I
identify.
don't know.
Rings and amulets and magic items.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Cure weakness, spirit arrow. To make a cure poison is blue and red.
It worked.
So
I don't know.
we'll fix his poison like that. Because if we rest while he's poisoned, he won't fully heal. And let me go with this real quick. Start with the sound. I need this on top so I can see my timer. There we go. And we will... Did I teach the merchant? I think I did. I did. That's right. So the rent room went from 3 to 2. Doesn't make a huge difference on the little marks, but in the higher areas, it takes up huge percentages for you. You can also, if you have a drink, your character will get drunk, and you can tip him to get some information. So, a wizard friend of mine told me the Temple of Ba was laying curses on our town from the abandoned temple just outside town. One day they tried to lay the curse of endless vermin on us, only they did something wrong and it backfired, infesting their own temple instead. They moved radio quick once that happened. I think I did this the first video, and I just did it again by accident. That's all right.
Enjoy your stay.
We'll use that information. So, whenever you rest at an inn, you always get up at 6 a.m., which you can see in the bottom information bar. So we've used a day there, and over here,
Looking for a weapon?
the shops are open though. So now we can empty out some of this, and I think if you click this, then you can move your menus around, but you can't do it in the main menu. It's weird. Our knight is going to be our merchant. I know they're all the same level right now, but this is kind of what this is going to look like. On these sell videos, it'll be me microing them like this. And what I'm thinking is, I will include them as like 2.5 videos. Or 2.5, like, I will call them 0.5 something or something 0.5. So that they're in between episodes. You can go, oh, okay, this is in between this area and this area. He is just selling stuff or talking to villagers. If you're interested, cool. If not, you know you can skip them. Okay, cool. So it takes off all those extra stuff. Nice, nice. Yeah, we're going to keep that. And probably doesn't have anything that we need to buy. No. Good daggers, but each of the blacksmiths kind of specializes in something. So this is the knife shop. He's got good daggers. And then his general is just general items, even though that's a pretty good sword.
Come again.
Let's go over to armor.
Don't touch the merchandise.
Sell that. And what we're looking for is... No, not really... I don't waste my gold nut. We do need chain for our cleric. And...
Come back.
Let's see, you started with leather, didn't you? You did, okay. Oh, actually, my cleric hasn't learned either of her armors yet. Is this place open or is that at 8?
It's closed.
It's at 9. Okay. Alright, then we'll go take care of the goblins and we'll come back. Okay. We're a little limited in gold, and what I wanted to do was I want to get a base set of armor because the next step is we're going to make a beeline for the shrine, and I think we have time. I will double check that afterwards. We have to get to Iron Fist, which is going to take a couple days. Go from Iron Fist to Bootleg Bay, which is going to take a couple days. Run around a bunch of dangerous monsters, click a shrine, run back to Iron Fist, or take a horse and turn in the shrine quest. So I'm trying to make it so we can at least get there without dying, or maybe hold our own a little bit against outside mobs. Alright, so. Our bows are doing just as much damage, so we'll just bow them. King goblins. Got a couple. 1, 2, 3. I think it's a blue one behind those trees. The shamans. When they run, I like to finish them off. So they don't get stuck. This area isn't that bad. They can't get stuck over here. We're on a peninsula, so they just go to the edge. I should focus the light shit back at me, huh?
Got that one.
Again, we discussed using terrain, so when they get close, back up, you know? Use some of your shots and get some distance. If you take them to town, unlike, I think in Might and Magic 7 they do this. Like, the town will help you. However, in Might and Magic 6 they do not. Ouch. Oh no, our sorcerer is down. Here. Yeah, fireball like got twice now, huh? They can't get experience points when they're knocked out. They also don't get an action, so. Come on.
Got that one.
And if I press page down, it views up. And puts it at level. Where's that guy running away? See, like this is what I'm talking about. They'll go make you chase him around. There we go. Okay. Nothing. Wow, we are missing. Again, so I can't see what they're wearing, but the goblins have a higher armor class than the mages. Alright, so... Nah, he's stuck on the tree and so are we.
No problem.
Yep, so. And whereas the mage group will kind of run in circles to cast spells, they don't necessarily charge you. The goblins charge you, so kind of baiting them in a circle is a little harder. Same thing here, be careful of the civilian.
Got that one.
Oh, 7 magic points. Can we get him? Decent. He's got a decent amount of HP.
No problem.
And it is 725. We'll go scoop them up in a minute.
Got it.
That's a nice shield.
I don't know.
Do you know shield? I don't think I taught them shield yet.
Got it.
Nice. Got 2 of them.
Aha. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, what do you know, man? You don't seem to know a lot.
Got it. Aha. I don't know. I don't know.
All 3 of them. Okay, and we got the the food. So over here, find the herbs around the edge. Same thing. If you go out towards those islands, you can see them. There's goblins out there too, and mages. They are intended for later. Alright. What do you got?
Hello.
The Arms Master. What do you do? 2 bonus points to all weapon skills. That'd be cool at the high levels.
Got him.
Early on, it's like we can just kind of get those skill points ourselves. But... So to go to 1 to 2 costs 2. To go from 2 to 3 costs 3. So on and so forth. So everything you want to level up, it costs more and more skill points. When you go to a trainer to level up, you'll get some skill points based on your level. I think it goes like it starts out at 5 and it goes up to 6 then 7, but it's not. Yeah, we'll see you later. It's not like each level you get 1 more point. You might get 5 for the first 10 levels, then 6 for the next 10 levels, or something like that. I can't remember exactly, but point is it costs a lot of skill points to go up higher levels. The ones that benefit the most from that are the spell schools. They will add the damage to your spells and such, but the attack bonus and stuff that you get from melee, or the merchant skill, for example, those trade skills, not really worth as many skill points. So, and we'll cover some more of that when we get to that. So, all right, so we cleared the outside area. We're at the 24-minute mark. That's pretty good. What I would do from this point is prepare to do a dungeon, and we can pick up our spell points here. So we don't need to go to the inn. And get some health points back here. And sell off the stuff so we have space for items we find. I should want those. I'm wondering if I could store them somewhere until I come back out. Because I can't remember, even though I played this game a bunch, if we can learn shield in this town or if it's the next town.
Come back soon.
Looking for a weapon? Come again.
There we go. Let's see. What time is it? 8:47. They're almost open. Ah. So we have 2 dungeons. We have the Temple Ba that we're going to clear, and the Goblin Watch that we're going to clear. The Goblin Watch is a good one to clear because it doesn't reset. I don't think the Temple does either, but this keep does not reset. I know that for sure, and you can use the chests in it as like a bank for storing extra scrolls, potion ingredients, rings, things you want to enchant later. There's stuff like that you'll want to stick in the chests in Goblin Watch. So Goblin Watch becomes your keep, pseudo-ly speaking. 1, 3. I'm not going to run around. We're trying to go in here to see if they can teach us the armor and the weapons I want to learn. 57. Checking the time. Checking the 8:58. 59. 9 o'clock.
What are you looking at?
Axe, spear, staff. Teaches 11. Does not teach. Okay, so I guess we would learn chain and shield and iron fist. So that's my fault. I should have picked those up for my characters while I was there. But I actually don't even know if I had the gold after buying bow and buying the bows. That's okay. We can do what we're going to do without that. So what we're going to do, I'm going to run over here. And I'm going to try my best to remember this because I make these episodes once a week. But the chest right here, I think I already grabbed. Good. We're going to put these in here. And I'm going to hopefully remember that they're there. We got 6 months to pick them up. I believe. I don't think it's 7 days. I think the shops reset every 7 days, but the chests are every 6 months. So we'll leave those there. Oh, we gotta go get might. Temporary might. It's 9. Let's go pitch off all those extra rings too. Make some space.
Can I help you find anything?
Yeah, these ones that don't have any magic bonuses,
I don't know.
we'll just sell. And one thing is, so I believe these are generic rings. You can tell by the price: 85 gold, 115. If they're magic, 38, 38. This one's tougher. I can't read this one because this is a more expensive ring in general. That might be magic as well. These I think are generics that I just can't identify yet, so I'm gonna sell those. If they were magical, they would be like 2, 3, 4 times as much. And we don't need a scroll, spirit arrow. The cure weakness I'm gonna keep. These I want to identify. I don't know if it's a glitch or not, but you can reuse scrolls sometimes, and sometimes you can't. I don't know what dictates that. I'm not sure if I'm like doing something wrong or if I'm glitching the system. But I will show you that once we get there, because what I've always done is picked up a cure wounds or heal minor wounds scroll, and I just reuse it. I don't use my cleric's mana for that, and it takes a lot of clicking. You'll hear, but it's
Thanks.
me
Come
mass
again.
healing without wasting mana points. And again, I don't know if it's just like my copy of the game, or if I did something funny, or if it was patched out with the gray face patch that I downloaded this time. I've never used this, so that might be fixed. We might actually have to play the game legit. I don't know. Man. I don't know if I can handle legit. So let's go up here, and this trap spawns once. It doesn't spawn again. The goblins that spawn there. And then we're gonna go up here. We have our haste. We're fully healed. We're gonna save here, and this is where I will meet you next time. We're gonna do the Temple of Ba. So thanks for watching. Please drop a comment on what type of stuff you want to see, what type of stuff you like. Hit the like if you liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the bell. All the fancy stuff, you know. I'll tell you what to do. Do what you gotta do. But I know what I would appreciate you doing.